What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode number 18. This is your AEW Dynamite review for your August 4th, 2021 episode. Guys, it was AEW Homecoming. We are back in Jacksonville. And man, from top to bottom, this show was honestly a really, really good show. We had a great main event with a man that made his in-ring debut. We had an NWA Women's Championship Eliminator that wasn't really all the best, but it got the job done for what it was supposed to do. We had a great six-man tag, Ever Rise making their in-ring debut. And honestly, just from top to bottom, the show was great. So guys, I'm Philly Met. You can follow me on TikTok at Philly Met. I have all the TikToks down in the description below, but you guys will see and hear these guys do their intros in a little bit. But Loff and Saul are not with us tonight. Loff said he is going to be in the chat. And Saul just, honestly, he didn't want to record today because he didn't really like the show all that much. But I'm going to let these guys do their intros, and we can just get right into it. I love it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the man who defeated Cody Rhodes tonight and also made him retire, apparently. Your boy, Malakai Black. Malakai Black is here. I'm on top of the world. Pause.
I don't think that one's really maybe. We'll pause.
Well, apparently whatever. Okay, moving on.
We'll figure it out.
I'll think about it later.
You already know who it is, man. It's MDK all fucking day. It's Nick fucking Gage.
That's
Or
right.
31C.
There you go. Yes, we want Betty. Shout out the chat. Batch about the match here at TikTok and YouTube both. Hit that subscribe and follow button. And we're 2 men down tonight, but it was still a solid show. So we're just going to keep pushing through. Shout out Loff and Saul, though.
All right, guys. We'll talk about everything that happened, especially at the end of the show when we get to it. But guys, what did we start off with? I want to let, any of you guys can really say it. I think Nick fucking Gage who really wants to announce it here. So go ahead, go do it.
We had
what happened?
Chris Jericho, Le Champion, versus WCW's original Juventud.
The Juice.
So I just call him Hoovy because I, for now, cannot pronounce Juventud for the life of me. So I just say Hoovy. They were even calling him Hoovy during the match itself. Now, this match to me was really good, but the thing is, they did not explain this match very well at all.
You was confused.
I was confused the entire match,
bro.
Because what MJF said, this was the entire stipulation that MJF said it in this way. You have to hit a top rope move in order to win. The first man that did a top rope move was Juventud Guerrera in like the first 4 minutes of the match. So I'm like, all right, what the hell was that? But the bell didn't ring. So I'm like, what the like?
I'm guessing you have to start it off on the top rope and then you can continue it.
And then I just saw Juventud go for a random pin at some point during this match. So I was like, all right, so wait, it's pinfall and submission. So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Bro. It was hilarious that he was confused all the way until the ending of the match.
And then, nobody, they didn't explain this match right at all. And then we saw a spot where I think Juventud was trying to do a bulldog from the top rope to the floor. It wasn't really looking all that good, but I mean, he still hit a top rope move, so that technically, in their mind, could have ended the match because he did a top rope move. Now, it didn't work. Then Jericho randomly hits a Judas effect on the ground, tries to go for a pin, but he can't because apparently you still have to hit a top rope move. Jericho even hit an axe handle during this match, and then all of a sudden he just randomly went for a pin. So I'm like, wait, you should have won the match because you hit a top rope move. I was so confused. So confused.
Bro, I was dying laughing seeing you just freak out about how.
But then the final spot of the match was Jericho actually hitting.
You don't see it like that.
Well, Jericho even hit a top rope walls of Jericho somehow because that still technically counts, and he was in a submission. So I'm like, I don't know what the heck's really going on here. Like, I really don't.
Like, at first I was confused, but then after I was first confused, but then after I think it was, I'm gonna just call him Hoovy. After he pinned him, I kind of got what happened. I was telling Phil in the chat, I guess because Jericho had to hit a top rope move and then pin him.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what this entire thing was about. Once Jericho hit a top rope Judas effect and got the win. I mean,
after the match, bro.
Well, Jericho, I think, only had to win with the I think Styles is right. I think only Jericho must win with the top rope.
I think it was just Jericho. I'm not really sure.
Hey, Juventud though hasn't aged a day.
Yeah. The finish of the match was Jericho hitting a Judas effect from the top rope to Hoovy and got the 1, 2, 3. This match was really good. Hoovy did not miss a step at all. Other than that top rope to the floor
leg drop,
little bulldog thing.
Phil, bro. Can I not have it? Can I not have it after, bro? The match.
What? Yeah. What? Announce what happened after?
Out of everybody you could have had for stage 4.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about stage 4 because stage 4 really pissed me off. It didn't piss me off, but I mean it's just very underwhelming.
Wardlow. Really? Wardlow. Yeah, Wardlow. Second.
Wardlow. Like, why is it Wardlow? Out of all the people you could have given, you give it to Wardlow, and. First of all, Jerry Lawler was saying that, okay, MJF's going to be the special guest referee, but no, apparently MJF's just only going to be at ringside.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Jerry Lawler? What are you talking about?
So, I'm fucked up tonight, dude. I'm fucked up tonight. Because this match really just made me so confused.
Yo,
so JR
I thought JR
said that it was going to be a special guest referee match.
Phil, you said Jerry Lawler.
Listen, honestly, he might go to AEW next. Who knows? They're signing all these rest of the guys.
To be honest, he probably will.
Put it in the bloopers.
They're signing the rest of the guys.
Either him or Booker, bro.
Oh my god, imagine Booker T calling the action.
I can see it, bro. I can see it. Tell me. MJF did not just say that. I can see it now. I can see it.
But dude, honestly, at the end of the day, it was a very good match from top to bottom. Hoovy did not miss a step. And
I'd rather have Sammy Guevara for stage 4 instead of freaking Wardlow.
I honestly think Sammy Guevara might be stage 5.
I think it'll be stage 5. But I was seeing things about MJF was the 5th stage, but I know that was true.
MJF is gonna face him at All Out. So that makes no sense if he's the 5th stage.
Like, I don't know, because I feel like if you would have had this match right here, you should make it a cage match because Wardlow and Jack.
Somebody said that in my chat, steel cage, and I'm like, wait, there's no way. Don't tell me because you might be ahead of me. And and it wasn't even a steel cage. So I'm like all right, well, what the hell is that for?
Cage, bro, because that match.
But it wasn't even you that said it was like Aiden or something like that. Some guy named Aiden in the chat. Said steel cage. I'm like, all right, well, don't tell me.
Is Aiden in here? Yeah, he is in here.
Yeah. But this match was very good. About 15 minutes.
Storm. No, Styles. Stage 4 is Wardlow.
Stage 4 is Wardlow. He said it should have been Lance Storm. Look, I mean, that would be cool, but
I thought you said stage 4 should be.
Oh,
I'm not reading it.
But
it should have been me.
Dolph Ziggler. Oh wait, no, the other one.
It should have been me.
Who the heck is his brother? His brother's in AEW.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Dolph Ziggler's
his brother's in AEW.
Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Dolph has a brother?
Yeah, he's in AEW.
You didn't know that?
Nick, right?
Yeah. Well, Nick.
Let's see.
Shit, I'm gonna
Dolph. Wait.
Dolph
Dolph
Here it
Ziggler.
is. It's Ryan
Ziggler's
Nemeth.
brother.
Why do you always
Ryan
search it before I do?
Nemeth. That's
Let
it.
me search it up.
I thought it was Nick.
Ryan
I think
Nemeth,
Nick is
that's
Dolph's
it.
name.
Ryan Nemeth.
Yeah, Nick is
Um,
Dolph.
Yeah, Nick is Dolph.
Yeah, Nick is Dolph.
Nicky. It's Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, so after this, Jericho was celebrating. Wardlow came out, just pretty much attacked everybody, hit Hoovy with the F10. And
Bro, when I saw that F10,
yeah.
bro, I thought of Brock Lesnar.
Well,
Like,
it's
is he
the
inspired by
F5.
Brock?
It's just a spinning one.
Is he inspired by them? Because now I see Brock. I can't see Brock Lesnar now. I can't unsee it. See, now I can't unsee it. It's not fair.
And yeah, so
Bro,
there you go.
Imagine Brock Lesnar in AEW. Never mind.
Please no.
I'm not gonna say that.
So Dasha was backstage interviewing the Lucha Bros, and who comes out? None other than Andrade and Chavo Guerrero. Awesome.
Chavo.
Just awesome.
Can you feel the heat?
Pac was absent. Pac was not here. Mainly
Apparently
because
he had
of
a bad
travel issues
flight.
again.
Travel issues.
Travel issues again.
I see a heel turn. I see a
hope so,
heel
man.
turn. But
And here's
Phil
the thing.
doesn't. Phil doesn't.
I never said that. Never said that.
Yes, you
Never
did.
said
The first time you said it. Yes, you did.
Never said that. I just
Yes,
said
you
I
did.
didn't want it to happen.
The first week you
I
said
just said I didn't
I don't
want
see
it to
it.
happen.
You said I don't see it in the first week, and then next week you said I'm not sure.
No, I said I didn't want it to happen.
Nuh-uh.
Never said I
You
didn't want
said you
I
don't
want
see it.
it.
You said you don't see it happening.
Never said that.
That's what you
Never
said.
said that at all.
I remember that.
Thank
Vince
you,
and
Locke,
Ray
for
switch
repping
sides even.
Hey,
OTP.
Locke, you're
Shout
extraordinary.
out, laugh.
Here's the thing.
Hey,
I don't see it though until All Out. I think we're probably going to see Pac versus Andrade
no
at
shit.
All
What's
Out.
gonna happen?
I
Big
think
What's
it
gonna
just
happen?
makes
salute to
sense.
laugh.
I want to see Andrade and Chavo versus. Never mind.
Listen, I think Pac versus Andrade makes the most sense for All Out, and then we might see the
Also-
heel turn by the Lucha Bros at All Out. I think that would be a perfect way to do it. I think if they were going to do it in that way, they should do it that way. So tell me what you guys think about that, and I know
Andrade's a
Bash, you
bully.
don't want to see it, but would that be a good way to do it if it was to happen?
I mean, I don't want to see it, but I wouldn't mind it.
You just said you wanted to see it, so you
I
said
said,
you don't want to see it, but now you do. So
I do.
I
what is
don't
it?
want to see it happening because then I'll be sad. But then I can see it though at the same time. I don't want to see it, but I can see it. So now,
What are
because
we
I did not
talking
see
about?
it.
I want to see Pac
So
turn and
what I was saying was in the backstage
world
segment
champion.
with Andrade and the Lucha Bros and everything,
Right.
we might see a heel turn by the Lucha Bros when it comes to
I mean,
everything
Phil
with
turn heel.
everything with
Oh,
that
turn
situation.
Whether side turn,
I
I
want
wanna
to
see
see
it.
it because it
Yeah.
only makes sense if the only this is no racist type shit, but if the only Mexicans in that whole group goes over with the
Yeah.
rest of the Mexicans, it's only fair if that happens and to become a heel
Right.
faction.
So what I was saying though,
Don't cancel
in
him,
this
please.
was we might not. I don't really want to see the heel turn happen until at All Out. So what
I
I
wanna
think
see it,
should happen
Because I mean,
is Andrade taking
Can't
on
wait.
Pac at All Out, and then the heel turn can happen there.
to be fair,
Oh,
I
that
want to
actually
see it because
is
I
not
mean,
a build that
idea.
faction.
That's
Phil
just far
Phil
away.
turned heel yesterday.
But
yeah,
wrestling fans are impatient.
it's like a Latin group,
To
like
build that
Style
faction.
Season said. It's like the next
Even me.
LWO.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil turned heel yesterday. He turned heel, and it was kind of sad.
I
But
am
This
never
time
a heel.
LWO is probably
alright?
led by
I am
Andrade.
Phil,
never a
you
heel.
are a heel. You're from
I
Connecticut.
am
You're a heel.
never a heel.
You're from
alright?
Connecticut. You're a heel.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a
Never
heel.
Yeah,
a
I'm
I
a
can
heel.
see
Heel.
it. I can see it.
You have Triple H in your veins. Like literally, you have Triple H in your veins. Like you're
Never
a heel.
Triple
a
H, Shawn
heel.
Michaels oozing through your veins.
Like, bro, Phil turned heel on me yesterday. He hit me in the head and then said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was an accident."
I never hit you in the head. When? When
Yeah,
did I
just
hit
saw
you
it.
in the head?
Yesterday.
Backstage,
When?
backstage cameras caught it.
Yep. I caught him in 4K.
Yeah, okay. Sure you
Let's
did.
not forget. See,
you
yo,
and
Phil,
you
you
know
and
it.
Saul has some history of doing the things on accident. On accident? Okay, sure. On accident. Okay.
Like it's on
Yeah,
accident.
okay.
It's all about the game.
Shout out Saul too. Saul,
Yeah, okay.
bro. In
So
GTA,
Tony was
bro,
off
in
to the
GTA,
Dark
man.
Order.
Roll the footage.
Never mind.
Got deleted.
Yeah.
So
he
Tony
took
was
it out.
talking to the
He took
Dark
it to the
Order,
footage out, though.
and
He burned
they
it
were
too.
pretty much saying
And
like, "Oh yeah,
Address their
Phil
you
burned the
can't
footage.
really challenge tag team titles because of everything happening last week." Hangman comes in. He's like, "Hey, you know what, guys? I cost you guys the
Hangman.
shot. I don't think we should really be a thing anymore. I think we have to
I
go our
cried.
separate ways."
I
I
cried.
felt like I was getting broken up with. Honestly, this was honestly really sad.
So, what did I say to you, bro? All I said is that
like-
you accidentally shot somebody in the game.
So they're
That's
not a thing
that's
anymore.
not
The
bad.
Dark Order and Hangman Adam Page are no longer a thing.
I cried. Hangman, go back, please.
I feel like this was the right move, though. I think
No,
you
it
have
wasn't.
to
No,
have
it
Hangman
wasn't.
like it
split
was
him
the right
away.
move. I really did.
It's not good until Bray Wyatt could go to AEW.
Hey, Andrade's faction versus Colt Winham, that would be
Ooh,
fire.
that'll be good.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Oh,
But
why, Hangman? Why?
But yeah,
Why?
man. So he's done with the Dark Order. Well, for now at least, we don't know if it's
No, keep quiet.
for the entire time. But yeah, Hangman's done with the Dark Order, so we'll see how that transpires. I honestly think it was the right time now because I mean he's been linked with the Dark Order for so long. It had to happen at some point, you know.
We got some new members coming though.
So, all right, what happened next? Think it was a 6-man tag, if I'm right?
Yep, 6-man
Believe so.
tag.
All right, John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin taking on Daniel Garcia and
NXT
2.0.
guys.
Yep.
2.0 was the former Everrise. They were released from WWE a couple months back.
Oh,
Had a
shit.
30-day no-compete clause because they were in an NXT contract and not the main roster. And apparently they got signed to AEW, so that's great for them.
Another sign. Another pickup.
I'm kind of shocked by that though, because like
It was a very
normally
under the
when you're-
radar kind of signing
Yeah,
though, because they
right,
didn't
and it's
even
like-
really say it.
Right, and that's another thing too, because normally when a WWE superstar gets released from WWE, normally they're like a mid card to a pretty popular superstar over there, and then they get
Right.
signed and they become the main event superstar on AEW. With them, I never really saw them as like even a mid card. I saw them as like just these couple of jobbers almost. And
Yeah, I mean they really never even got a chance in tag team division
right.
in
And
NXT.
so I'm surprised that I got to see him in AEW here tonight, because I was like, AEW normally signs, top talent from WWE. So I was kind of surprised to see that they actually signed them here tonight.
And honestly, I didn't even recognize them. I didn't. I had no idea who they were until somebody in the chat, I think it was Styles, that said, "Oh yeah, that's Everrise." So I'm like, "Oh shit, look at that." This match is good for what it was. I mean, it was kind of it was predictable. When you have John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin versus these three guys.
When you have three of the most popular fucking AEW superstars against three who are you?
when you have these three guys, they're going to win. MJ, what was the final spot of the match, my guy? Not gonna announce it. Not gonna announce it. All right. It was pretty much a coffin drop. And I just love that move. He left the entire building. He didn't even just go backstage. He left the entire building.
Oh, well, he's been released.
We'll see him on another brand.
He's on 30-day compete calls. No complete calls.
30-day non-compete clause. Oh, wait. I think he's back. He's just backstage now.
Am I back?
You back?
You're
back.
There he is.
You can't
he
show
just
up
got
with a
re-signed.
30-day
I
non-compete
accidentally
clause.
pressed the back button. It was an
He
accident.
just got re-signed.
But yeah, Phil, I was trying to say what happened, but my mic was muted, so I didn't.
Oh,
have it
okay.
on yet.
Yeah, it was a coffin
You're
drop.
in shambles right now. Mike's muted. You're clicking things.
It was a back button accident. It was an accident. Okay.
Oh, but now you're calling this one an accident. Okay.
Okay, that's different. You can accidentally press it back, but you can't accidentally shoot. Never mind.
No, don't say it on here, please. Thank God. You're gonna get us
Oh
canceled.
yeah, shame.
Um,
We can talk about
Never
Diamond. His
mind.
greatness.
I said
So-
never mind, bro. But yo, Phil, you did miss the that dive on the outside, and he just stand up. He was still up.
Oh, bro.
You missed that, bro.
I did see it on the replay, and it was fucking sick. I loved it. Darby
Yep.
Allin is an amazing talent, and he should be AEW
Boys
World Champion someday.
valid.
I love Darby. He should still be TNT champion.
That's what I was kind
He
of
should
just
be
thinking. But
AEW
Miro
World
looks
Champion
good with
someday,
that thing.
and I do
Or
see it
world
happening.
champion. I don't know. It depends if Kenny Omega wants to put somebody over. Depends. Because he's not used to doing that.
So, John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Darby Allin did pick up the win. The referee does raise their hand in victory, and then we saw a package of Team Taz's betrayal to everything. So we're getting all of that happening. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to see Team Taz. Well, not Team Taz. We're not seeing Taz back in action. Don't worry. We're probably going to see Ricky Starks and Brian Cage go at it again.
Didn't Taz break his neck?
Oh shit! Freaking
I mean, at one point, yeah.
Phil, KG is doing a tournament match right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
Who is
Who's
it?
fighting?
it's
Who's fighting?
Lewis versus Lou.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Damn. I'm listening right now, bro.
So, okay.
I don't know.
After this, we had the Elite backstage doing their whole shtick. Look. I don't know. I understand that everybody here hates the Elite. I do.
Not everybody, just me.
Okay. Well, I guess just MJ. But I'd rather see this kind of wrestling comedy than Nikki Trash or Nikki Ass on Monday Night Raw.
That. It is better than Nikki Ash. I can't lie about that. It's just really weird.
It's Nikki Trash is worse than this. I'd rather see this kind of wrestling comedy than anything like that on Monday Night Raw. So
take a breath.
I'm taking this.
Take a breath.
I am taking this with full open arms, and I love every single second of this. I did.
Well, I got a question. If you're gonna give open arms to that, can you give open arms to Eva Marie?
No. Hell no.
You didn't even give her a chance, man.
No. Just no. So, I mean, yes, this is corny. Yes, this is the Elite just being the Elite, just
being the Elite.
I mean, it's them being them. But tell me what you guys thought about this and just how everything went down.
Yeah, just basically the Elite.
It's just the Elite, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the Bucks and Doc and Gallows and them being them.
But we did get an announcement that, we're having the Impact World titles on the line next week.
Oh, yeah.
With the Dark Order, so...
That'll be hype.
Impact Tag Team.
Impact World Tag Team titles, yeah.
You said world titles.
Am I the only guy that actually likes the Elite like this, like as a heel?
No, I do too.
No, I like him.
I don't mind him as a heel. It's just kind of weird.
I will say I do like Dark Order too. I do like Dark Order. Dark Order has grown on me a lot too. But it's hard for me to pick a side because I like the heel Elite, but at the same time, I like the face of Dark Order. Normally it's like the other way around, or used to be the other way around. They used to be the heels, and then Elite obviously used to be the face. But I like the Elite as the heels because they take it seriously, but at the same time they like to make it fun too.
Yeah. And look, the thing is, you can say anything you want about the Elite, about them not being serious about things when it comes to their backstage segments, or just looking ridiculous at times. But you can't deny their in-ring work, and that's what I just try to tell everybody when everybody just shuts it down all the time. Kenny Omega, whether you like it or not, is a real good in-ring talent. You can't deny that. And if you do, I have no idea what you're watching. Gallows and Anderson...
No, I hate when you're wrong. When you're right.
Gallows and Anderson, they're a great team.
Yes, sir.
And so are the Young Bucks, even though a lot of people think they're overrated. They are a great tag team in the ring.
I'm still waiting for the old school Bullet Club versus the new school Bullet Club. I'm waiting for the JY Bullet Club versus the Kenny Omega Bullet Club. That'd be awesome.
WWE missed their chance on the Bullet Club. That is so crazy.
I'll wait.
And people were thinking that it was all Paul Heyman's fault for the release of Gallows and Anderson, when it was not even his fault remotely.
Yeah, it wasn't. I stopped saying that before we fight. No, I'm kidding.
Okada as the first? I don't know about that one.
Okada. Wait, Omega is at least second best wrestler in the world. First is Okada.
What was next on the
Young
match?
Bucks saying Cody Rhodes is overrated. Cody's overrated. Young Bucks, they're slightly overrated, depending on what it is that they're doing. Kenny, I don't think Kenny's overrated, to be honest. I think Kenny's right where he needs to be.
About that Okada thing, I don't watch Okada. I don't watch New Japan, so I can't really talk about that.
Yeah, me either. So that's why.
I'll tell you guys what my top 3 tag teams are in the world, but we'll get to that when we get the LAX. When we get to the whole LAX stuff. Well, I mean FTR when they did their video package.
FTR.
Christian Cage took on the Blade next. This was very anticlimactic with everything. Christian Cage won. Why wouldn't he? And with this win, somehow he became the #1 contender for the world title. How?
Yeah.
I was sifting through my list.
He was second overall. He's undefeated,
Ontario, Canada, and I'm like, ooh, that's Christian Cage. So
he's undefeated,
I
bro.
knew he was.
That's what I'm saying. What did Christian Cage do besides be undefeated to earn a title shot? They didn't mention anything about.
Exactly.
He was the second rating.
He's Christian Cage.
He's second rating.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Look,
Hangman lost his first over.
I want to talk about this now because you know what was it. We're going to be talking about Miro's TNT title defense next anyway. I think Christian Cage versus Miro at All Out for the TNT Championship would have been perfect. Now here's why.
I agree.
Here's why. Christian Cage needs a loss at some point, and Miro is an absolute monster right now. I mean, he literally destroyed Lee Johnson tonight. Not only is that just a really good mid-card match for All Out, but it gives you a legit person to beat Christian Cage because it's Miro and he's on top of the world right now as God's favorite champion, the TNT champion.
Point. Could see that.
I do think Christian obviously is undefeated. I do think Christian does need to lose at some point, but
that's what I'm saying.
He only
had a believable guy in Miro to do it.
What is he? Is he like 7 or 8 wins
he's
now?
He's like 7 or 8-0. It depends on.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, he hasn't even hit double digits yet. I'd say give him at least like up to like 15, and then someone break it.
But to be honest, he was the second rating, and then
it was the first
Hangman lost.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It was Hangman.
He shouldn't be #1 contender already for the world title in 7 to 8 matches.
Yeah, he's only been in AEW for like 10 weeks. About
if that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's already gained a title opportunity.
Here, I'm gonna look up
Moxie's a different
right now.
Expect that to happen.
The heck? Let's see. Christian Cage. Okay, so he's 7-0. It says that he's 6-0 right here, but with the win tonight, he'll be 7. So yeah, he should not be #1 contender for the world title at 7-0. Like I said, I think Miro versus Christian would have been a good match for the TNT title at All Out. It gave him a legit person to beat him, and it just would have been good. It just would have been a good match to me. I don't know how any of you guys feel about that, but I mean, it's just how I thought things could have went down. Okay. So yeah.
Sorry, what was the question? I was reading something.
I was just saying that, like, with Christian Cage and everything, I thought Christian versus Miro would have been a good match to go down at All Out.
I agree. That's a good point.
It's a believable person to beat him.
Yeah, that is. Miro could use it against a good guy like Christian.
Plus, I mean, we haven't really seen that before. So, I mean, that's the first time ever. And
that would be good.
I think
it'd be a good match.
I think he literally allowed the kid to go over. So,
I'm gonna tell you something here. I would want to see it. I would, but I don't. See, personally, for me, I don't like Miro. I've never understood the hype of Miro. The only time I've ever understood the hype about Miro was during Rusev Day. That was it.
Okay.
Other than that, I never understood why anyone ever liked Miro. So obviously, if that match happens, I mean, obviously, the end result should be Miro winning. But personally,
Right,
I
yeah.
want Christian to pick up the win if it was to happen.
Just because I like Christian.
See, here's the thing, though.
Miro's
Like,
a dog.
I just say that Christian can go up against Miro at All Out. I don't think that's happening anymore because they would not have brought up the whole #1 contender for the world title
Well, they could just be doing
if
that
he was
on a
just going
Wednesday.
after the TNT Championship.
We still got a little bit of
Right.
time though. They
I
could
hope
do
they
that
do it on a
Wednesday.
random Dynamite.
Yeah, do it on a Wednesday and then still maybe build up to the TNT.
We got till September 5th, so
But
I mean,
see,
we got a month.
Then Christian would lose, and then he wouldn't be under, and then it wouldn't see.
Lewis has been
Who's number
eliminated from
two?
the tournament.
Who's number 2 contender then? Who's number 2 contender then? That would have to be Hangman, right? I mean, they're still doing Hangman and Kenny stuff.
Bro, whoever was
We
John
saw that
Cena just
tonight.
lost, bro.
Bro, that was Lewis. Lewis just lost the match.
I mean,
Oh shit!
89 in a row.
Lewis
Stone
lost
Cold's
the
90
match.
Stone Cold's 92.
Lou
so that's
Nonsense advances.
Who advanced?
Damn,
Lou
that's
Nonsense.
Lou Nonsense. All right, look at that.
I
Wait,
know.
so
I know
it's
he's
Cena
pissed.
versus who?
It was Cena
I know.
versus Stone Cold.
Okay.
I know Lewis is pissed.
Fish,
I
I
know.
don't see it.
Yeah, I
he's
know
mad.
Lewis is pissed.
I
I
know
know
he's
Yeah,
pissed.
Lewis is pissed off. All right, so after the whole TNT Championship, I mean, let's face it, Lee Johnson got squashed.
Yeah.
We had the announcement team for AEW Rampage get announced. Now, Bash.
What makes it sad is that he didn't even lose to a Stone Cold Stunner.
So, Bash, you saw it. Mind telling everybody who the AEW Rampage announced team is?
I actually was probably, I think, eating dinner at this time. I don't think I saw this part.
So I guess
Was it
you're
Bussin'?
going to hear it first from here.
Yeah.
It's going
it
to be
Bussin', bro?
Taz, Excalibur,
Ooh.
Chris Jericho, and Mark Henry.
Ooh.
So a
What?
4-person
Solid
booth.
For Rampage?
It's a 4-person booth for AEW Rampage when it comes to their
Taz?
commentary booth. Now,
Hey, Chris Jericho
we
and
have
Henry.
we have a 3-man booth already for when it comes to Dynamite. So now we're adding somebody else.
No, Rampage is on Friday, right?
Yes, Friday. Not this coming Friday, but next Friday is their first episode.
Right after SmackDown.
Okay.
Right after
I'm with
SmackDown at
that.
10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
So,
I'm with that.
Taz and Excalibur, I think, are going to be great together.
Wait,
Jericho,
Henry.
we already know what he can do on the mic.
Jericho is a gem.
Wait, Henry, Taz, and Jericho, and who else?
Excalibur.
Taz, Excalibur, Jericho, and Henry.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I'm with that.
All they need is Booker T. That's it.
Make a 5-man group with Booker T added to it.
I'm with that. Yeah. Shit. Love Booker.
I mean, we get Shucky Ducky Quack Quacks on Fridays.
Or get Hornswoggle. I mean,
Hornswoggle can stay
they
on
don't
the
need
same
Dylan.
side.
They don't
Santina.
need Dylan in there.
But I mean, guys, that's honestly a very solid. It's honestly a very solid group of 4 guys, especially for Rampage. I think that's going to be a really good, solid group.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid group.
sorry, I keep hitting the stupid refresh button.
Bro, move your mouse.
I can't move my mouse. I have buttons. I got a mic. Literally my mic button is right next to my refresh button.
Styles, I would not approve of that. So
Maybe
No.
we can get even. Yes.
no, I would
Agreed.
not
No, I'm
approve.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Not approve at all.
Phil's gonna hate AEW.
If they get Eva Marie, no.
Who's
Just no.
playing as Goldberg in the tournament?
Goldberg, I have
that
no
is-
idea.
That's what's his name? What's his name? That's Shad.
Oh, the Shad.
Okay, so
Yeah.
right now it's Fat Boy versus Shad.
Okay. We had Tony Schiavone backstage with Christian. This is where they announced that he was number
Hey,
1
Phil, I'll be right
contender,
back, bro.
but we already
Be right
talked
back.
about that.
Phil,
What?
I'll be right back.
All right. We had the NWA Women's World Championship Eliminator. The Bunny versus Leyla Hirsch. This match was not good to me. I think we might have actually seen a real injury happen in this match.
The ass was
and it was during the final portion of this match. With the armbar, she snapped it back real hard, and I think I didn't
I think
I
there
hear
might
it
be an
snap,
injury with that arm.
but I think she
That was
I think
that
she
looked like
did
a
something
real
with her shoulder.
injury.
Yeah. I didn't hear it snap or anything like that, but I definitely saw something pop, and yeah, the shoulder.
Probably dislocated.
Yeah. So I hope
That was
I hope Allie, aka the Bunny, will be okay, but Leyla Hirsch was the one to win here. The 4'11", Leyla Hirsch. I'm taller than her, and I'm 5'2". Now I'm a small man.
Damn, you're 5'2" only?
I'm 5'2" only.
That's what we said.
That's
what we said.
I'm a small man.
We thought he was taller, bro.
No, wait. Big Hoss, you are lying to me.
No, he's 5'2", bro. Like
I'm 5'2".
we talked about this, bro. And he was like, he said that he was 5'2", and we were all like, ain't no way. Like, boy, ain't no way, boy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. It's true, boy.
Boy.
It's
I
true,
wouldn't
boy.
even be able to see you if you were standing.
Like, if you right, like,
how
if you
tall
look
are
at
you?
him, he looks like
I'm
he's like
5'9".
5'9".
Like,
All right. Well,
I
my
always
friend's
felt
5'9",
even.
so
I always felt even short myself, to where I'm like, can anyone see me in this line right now? Yeah, I was
hey,
in band too.
honestly,
I'm like, can anyone see
we
me
were
in this
very
band
lucky
line?
that I was gonna get 5'9",
Hey,
because my dad's 5'4", and my mom, she was 5'3", so we were just lucky that we were getting 5'2".
Hey, that makes sense.
Batch is taller than me by an inch, bro. I'm 5'8".
I thought you were like 6. Man, the camera really adds on a couple.
Yeah.
It really does. It does add some height on it. It seems like.
But yeah. So Leyla Hirsch won. She's facing. I don't mean this out of disrespect, but I really have not seen her in NWA. Who the heck is the champion? Who is it? Oh, Camille. Camille's her name.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen her in NWA, so no disrespect, but I think it'll be a good match regardless. But the height difference alone, I mean, you saw it. If you saw the match, you saw the whole height difference between Camille and Leyla Hirsch.
6 foot,
She's 4'11", and Camille is like, she has to be 6 feet or above. Has to be.
There ain't no way Saul's 6 foot, bro. He's like 5'10" max, bro.
Camille?
No, Saul.
Saul said he's 6 foot. We're gonna have to bust out the measuring stick. How tall is Loft? Loft's got to be 5'8". Loft looks like a steady.
Let's see how tall Camille is.
Loft said he was 5'11".
Whoa, okay.
Camille's 5'10". She looked a lot taller on TV.
Loft might have some shoes that are adding a couple inches. We'll see.
Yeah, she did have.
There's no way she's 5'10".
She had heels
Camille
on.
Was 5'10". I looked it up.
Freaking 6'40".
Bruh, no, bruh. She's way taller than.
I literally looked it up.
No way, bruh. Nah.
It says right here, Camille Kane, the current NWA Women's World Champion.
Doesn't help the fact that
5'10".
It also doesn't.
There's
help
no way, bro.
Well, listen though, it doesn't help the fact that Hirsch is like 4'11".
She's 4'11", so of course she's gonna tower over her like that. Yeah.
There's no way, bro. Nah, I don't believe it.
All right, well, if you don't believe me, don't go find it yourself. But she's 5'10".
I just feel like she looked taller than Saul, but I'm not sure.
Regardless, Leyla Hirsch won. She's probably going to lose to Camille. Let's be completely honest here. And we're not even really probably going to see the match because it's happening on NWA, I think. So, there we go. But then we had the main event. And this main event was absolutely perfect. It was absolutely perfect. From top to bottom, you could not book anything better than this.
I saw
Black's entrance alone.
Live. Loft didn't like it. Loft was very overwhelmed with it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought it was perfect for what it was.
Yeah, I thought
Malakai's Black entrances alone.
What does that even mean?
Was great. That entrance
was
so good. So good.
How you?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
I pick his brain on that one.
I love that entrance.
I feel like personally for me, I feel like his WWE entrance tops it off a little bit more. But this one
Okay.
is I mean, for the similar character as it is in WWE, and for the similar,
Bro, this
style
match
and
was great.
entrance. I mean, I thought it was good in its own way.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been any better than what it is.
Yeah. So
From entrance to bell, man, this match was incredible.
yeah, this match is good. This match was perfectly booked in the way that it had to have been booked, in my opinion. So
I beat Cody.
And even after the bell,
I
let
beat
me
Yeah.
Cody.
correct
we'll
myself.
talk about after the
Yeah,
bell
let
too,
me
because I
correct
mean that
myself.
in itself was awesome. So we didn't lock up the start, evenly matched kind of thing. Cody picks up the leg and Black hits him with a huge kick right to the thigh, right to the inner thigh. So you knew that he was trying to work the leg the entire match.
So
Cody
we all
tries
knew
to
that he
hit.
was going to beat Cody.
Yeah. So
So-
Black applies a knee bar, but reverses it into a figure four. Does Cody, but Aleister Black, well, not Aleister, Jesus, Malakai. I'm sorry. It's probably gonna happen so many times, so you're gonna have to get used to it.
Get my name right.
So he gouges his eye. And then Rhodes hits an enziguri. Black sweeps the leg. Sweep the leg, Randy. Sweep the leg. Hits a half crab, and then we just had everything happen. Breaks the crab at 4. Let's see. Black counters the crossroads into a kick. Then Black hits a high kick to Rhodes from the top rope. Goes
and then
for a
Rhodes would go completely through the table.
Crossroads.
Yeah, so he hits him with a kick off the top rope, and then
Hatches
he just
on.
literally sells it. So I mean, he jumped off
He
the top rope
oversold it,
pretty
yeah,
much through the
he-
table.
Yeah, he literally flung himself.
He jumped off the top rope
Wait
through
a
the
second.
table.
Somebody in the comments said
He's
FMJ
indigestion,
Malakai Black
yeah.
sucks. I'm gonna just let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide, bro.
I'm not even looking at the chat really.
Yeah, neither
So
am I.
Black hits a high kick, and Cody just jumps off the top rope, goes through the table. We saw "This is awesome" chant ring out through the whole arena. And
Malakai.
honestly, at
Shoot.
this point, I was going to say, yeah, this match has been awesome up until this point. Cody gets back into the ring before the
Struggles.
count of 10, because there are countouts and everything. Black hits the Black Mass, even though that's not the official move name. We still have no idea what the Black Mass is going to be called. But he still
Black
does hit
Mass,
the
man.
Black Mass. And that was it. Nonchalantly
With his foot
covers
on his
Cody
chest.
with a foot on the chest, and that was it. 1, 2, 3. This match was great. It needed to be done this way, because if everybody and their mother thought Cody Rhodes was going to beat Malakai Black.
And I will say this:
Literally
a lot of people didn't like how short it was, and a lot of people didn't like the fact that Black won the match.
It was good
Listen,
overall. Cody's got a.
It's his in-ring debut. How do you not have him win that match?
That's
And
what
they
I'm
say
saying.
Cody- they say
I predicted it
people
ever
over,
since
then they
ever
complain when
since
he
that match was
loses.
announced. I
Like-
have my money on Black.
It just,
But that's another thing too. A lot of people didn't think that this match was worth the hype.
What do
They
you
crazy.
mean? It's Malakai's debut.
It's the
That's what I'm
darkest
saying.
light.
Yeah,
told
it's
them,
my
not me.
debut, bro.
It's Malakai
got
Black's
that
debut. And look. Yeah, was the match short? Yes. But it had to be. You could not have had this kind of build-up for this kind of match and have it be like a 30-minute classic.
Yeah.
You couldn't. You really couldn't. And especially with what happened after this match, this feud is going to continue, but when Cody Rhodes returns, and that's not going to be for a long while, because we still got big shows. What the heck is that series? New show that he does, like the Big Show or something like that. That he does. He's contractually obligated for some kind of show that he does.
Who?
Shed
Cody.
Beats, Fat Boy.
Oh, I don't know. I know his wife has a show on YouTube, but I ain't heard about him.
Here, I'm trying to look it up right now. Oh, Go Big Show. That's the whole show that he's on right now. He's pretty much like a host of it, and they're trying to film season 2. So not only is he going away to be a father because Brandy will need him when the baby does come along, but season 2 of Go Big Show is supposed to be airing soon, so they got a tape for that. When that happens, and when when all of that's taken care of, he'll be back, and we'll see Cody Rhodes versus Malakai Black again. After the match, though, this was very interesting because, first of all, he was just talking about Daily's Place and how Daily's Place has been the home of AEW for honestly the better part of like almost 2 years at this point because of everything that's happened with CV19.
Yeah.
And the crowd was actually eating up. They were chanting Cody, 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 and all that. Cody said, with all due respect to Daily's Place, this is the AEW amphitheater. That got a major pop. And at the end of it, he was trying to unlace his boots, take them off, and then Malakai Black comes out of nowhere again and hits Cody with a crutch. We were about to see Cody Rhodes ultimately retire, and then Malakai hits him with the crutch.
Took that moment from him.
Yeah.
So assuming after that he's taking time off, and then he's gonna come back and get his payback on.
Get his
Malakai.
pop and
payback. He'll get his revenge or something like that. Well, we're definitely seeing this again. We are.
We might see 1 or 2 more matches out of them. Who knows?
So he said, like, Cody, when he was saying his speech about everything, pretty much ultimately retiring, he's like, there's no better place than here too. And then he took off his boots and all that stuff. So we have no idea what's going to happen. Cody Rhodes is taking time off to be a father and to do season 2 of Go Big Show. And we'll see what happens. But Malakai Black wins his AEW debut, as he should have, in a very dominating fashion. And that's it. We saw Malakai Black with a menacing look to go off the air as it fades to black. So, that was it. That was your AEW Dynamite. Very good show from top to bottom. I loved it. So tell me what you guys thought about not only this match, but everything that happened afterwards.
I thought it was great. I thought everything of it was great. There was a couple matches that were okay. I mean, like the whole Hirsch versus Bunny, that was all right. But I mean, other than that, I thought it was a pretty good Dynamite from top to bottom. So
yeah, opening bout, finishing match, the TNT title, Christian Cage. We had some good matches overall. So
I think it was a good show. Wait, did y'all talk about Cash's injury? Because they showed it on AEW. What happened?
Oh yeah. Let's just talk about that real quick. The turnbuckle was the thing that actually busted his arm open. That bad.
I already knew that. I said that last time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said that.
Sorry.
Because the last time the last time he was shown in the match was when he hit his arm on the turnbuckle.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I guess we missed that.
It looked bad, bro. It pulled his skin so far.
Yeah.
Shout out the Juice movie. Made his in-ring return.
But yeah, man. I hope he'll be fine. Cash really wanted to continue. I know he did because he actually tweeted afterwards saying, if I was not injured, I would have just bandaged up my arm myself and continue that match because we did not want that match to end that way. We're going to see that match again. We are definitely seeing FTR and LAX go at it one more time. We're probably going to see a series at the end of this, honestly.
Didn't Harwood say something like? Didn't he say something like, injuries like this isn't worth it or whatever, but for one more match against Santana Ortiz, it's worth it on the line or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was it was pretty much paraphrasing, but you pretty much got it right. Yeah, so we're gonna see this again. I honestly do fully believe that these two teams are the top two teams in the world right now. Number three is the Usos. Number three is the Usos to me, but that's up for debate.
Santana Ortiz, let's go.
This match is going to be great whenever it does happen again. I honestly want to see it all out. Like, you don't need to have the titles in order for this match to be good. This match was great at the time when we saw it the first time. So, what makes anyone think that they need the titles for an all-out show like that?
Yeah.
So, I wanted that all out. We'll see. All out September 5th. So we still got a month to go to build this thing.
A little bit of ways.
And Wheeler should be fully healed by then. So
yeah. So, I mean, that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, yeah, let's go.
Oh, I thought you said Phil. So that's it, guys. That was your AEW Dynamite review for your August 4th, 2021 edition. This was AEW Homecoming. Guys, if you guys have nothing else to say about this show, about what anything else can happen down the line for AEW, I think we can get out of here. But guys, I do want to thank everybody in the chat. I know we didn't really highlight as many comments as we usually do. But we do see you, and we appreciate you guys.
I need some sleep.
Big shout outs.
We do appreciate you guys as in to the stream.
Yes,
as always, you guys are our faithful.
GTA 5.
Yes, Wrestling Talk Universal streaming GTA 5. I will be on there. So you guys have a good night. Thank you guys so much for coming by. As always, we'll see you guys in episode number 19 for Friday Night SmackDown.
Make sure y'all check out Loft's new song, man. Go check that shit out, y'all. Hit that like button for Loft.
I'm definitely gonna like that. But guys, episode 19, Friday Night SmackDown. We'll see what happens there. Thank you guys so much for coming by. We'll see you guys then. Peace out. I'm Philly Met. You can follow me at Philly Met on TikTok. All the links for TikToks are down in the description, but I'm going to let these guys do their outro so we can get the hell out of here and you guys can have a good night.
Yes, sir. That's about the match at TikTok and my YouTube. Make sure you go hit both them up and go check out Loft's new song. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button on both of ours. We out of here.
Y'all know who it is, bro. It's your boy NJW Squad on TikTok and on YouTube and on Twitch coming soon. AKA Malakai Black, the man who injured and hurt Cody Rhodes finally.
Practically retired the man. Yeah.
Remember, fade to black.
To black.
I was like, this guy MJ does not go into the dark. Yes. Fade
you already know who it is, man. You already know it's MDK all effing day. It's Nick effing Gage. Or it's the real 1C. And go follow me on YouTube. Our name's Open Fight. It's going to be a solo podcast with me. Maybe a co-host. I don't know yet. But we're going to upload soon. So
process is in motion.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by. We love you. Stay tuned. Episode 19, Friday Night SmackDown. It's going to go down. We'll see you guys then. Peace out. Wolfpack out.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Let's go. Fade to black.